Hello and welcome to my third video on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the rest of my merchandise except my pin, pop badges and maps, because they're going to be separate videos in the future on my channel. Ready? Let's go on to the first bit of merchandise. So my first bit of merchandise is this Nemesis Inferno t-shirt. It's quite a nice t-shirt because it's got the logo in the corner, and then it also has this nice paint black on the bottom. It looks like it's paint and it's been splattered on there, and it's got a nice white top. I really like wearing this to Thorpe Park when I do, and hopefully I'll get to wear it this season. My second bit of merchandise is my first resin I'm going to show you. This stealth resin from, I believe, 2016 or 2017 season. It's good because you got the car or train in the front here. You got the logo, well, what you see when you enter the queue line of stealth, and then you got the main bit of track, which is the top of the launch, and then you got the train up here, which is not the right colours, but it's still a very good resin. My next bit of merchandise is actually this book that I got from my dad, and it is from the year 2008, because on the back it has the new Simpsons ride at the time from Universal, and it basically inside says all the theme parks in Orlando like SeaWorld, Disney, Universal, and on the front I believe it has the Hulk ride at Universal. This really gets me geared up to go to America sometime in the future. My next bit of merchandise is actually my first pass I got, which is this Merlin annual pass from the year 2010, I believe, and I got it at Chessington World Adventures 10 years ago. Wow. My next piece of merchandise is also annual passes. It's my 2017, 2018 and 2019 annual passes. This is 17, this is 18, this is 19. I got my 2021 in my lanyard, which I will show you a little bit later with my lanyard. But I like these three annual passes, even though these two are the same design. So my next bit is my first bit from Legoland, or my only bit from Legoland, I think. I think I might have something else in my collection from Legoland, but it is this picture frame from Pirate Falls. I don't know where the picture is for it. It's somewhere in my room, but this picture frame is quite cool because the blue background where the picture would be here is Lego bricks, and then you got Lego bricks here, you got it saying Legoland Winter Resort, and then you got it saying Pirate Falls up here. Then you got a picture of the ride. That's not me or any of my family in that, it's just a random picture. And then on the front it has this other bit of cool artwork from another random people on the ride, and then on the back it has Pirates Wanted up here, Legoland Windsor on here, and it just has their website on the bottom if you want to go check out. Another piece of merchandise is this bear from Darren Brown's Ghost Train. It has a little waistcoat and it says Darren Brown's Ghost Train on here, and it's got this little ticket saying one-way system, and it's got a little hat, bow tie, and I just like it. It just looks quite cool. Better than the other bears that they sell at Thorpe Park. So this bit of merchandise is my only magnet in my collection. It is this Nemesis Inferno magnet with a bit of the track, which is not actually the track, but it's meant to look like the track from Nemesis Inferno, and it's got the logo here, and it's got the red background, which I think is quite cool for the logo, and this is a bit like the entrance to Thorpe Park. My next bit of merchandise is my second of 4 resins. It is this Colossus resin, which is probably my favourite resin in my collection, because you've got the logo here, you've got the little face which you see on the ride as a statue here, and then you got all the different parts of the ride here and here. You got one of the most the main bits of the ride where it goes loop in here and go onto another loop in here, and they've painted this one blue so you know, and it stands out. And you got the train here in the red colouring. I don't think this ride's that good anyway, but I do like this resin. This bit of merchandise is, I don't know what year it came out in, but I think it's quite old. It is this Legoland lanyard, which I've never used as a lanyard. I've just used it to hold some of my pin badges on, which you will see in my next video. There's pin badges and pop badges. And it's got a nice design with these Lego people on the side. It's the same on the other side. And then on the bottom, here's where you connect your casing with the annual pass inside of it. But it's not the most comfortable. I've tried wearing it like this. It's not the most comfortable to be walking around in a park in. I prefer the lanyard I use for my pass. So my next bit of merchandise is these 12-year-old tickets from Legoland Windsor Resort. I got them in 2008 when I went to the park, and from the month of September I used them in. They are quite cool because of how they look, because tickets nowadays don't normally look like this. They're just a bit of paper that you can print. My next bit of merchandise is these Angry Birds 4D glasses for Angry Birds 4D in Thorpe Park Resort. I think they look quite cool, if I'm being honest. And they have Angry Birds on the glasses liner, I think it's called. There and there. On the inside it has how much you can pay for a ticket, I believe. And on this side it has saying about getting 20% off, and the lenses have the logo saying Angry Birds 4D experience on it. And that's what these cool glasses look like. Next up is this Legoland, I'm not going to say lanyard, but I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know what exactly it is. It says Legoland on there, and it has, I think this is when Cadbury Sun used to sponsor something in Legoland, but I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it's in my collection, so might as well show off. This bit of merchandise is probably not the most exciting, but it's a Merlin carrier bag that you get at the park, which I don't think you can really see, but it has Thorpe Park logo, Alton Towers logo, Warwick Castle, and all the Merlin resorts on here. It's not the most enjoyable thing, but just thought I'd show it off. Next up is this Thorpe Park bucket, which one of my friends who I was with when I went to Thorpe Park got sweets in this, and he was going to throw this away, so I said, can I keep it? It's just a bit of merchandise. And he said, yeah. And I thought I'd keep it, store stuff that I don't need out in here. And it's quite nice. It's got like different patterns of it. It's got a bit of track there of what looks like Colossus and Swarm. I think it has it from each ride at the park. I'm not sure, but another bit of merchandise. This next bit of merchandise is this popcorn container from Legoland Windsor. It has the dragon on it from the ride The Dragon, which it says the dragon there. It is from the year 2010, if you can read that. And it has, again, like the Pirate Falls photo case type thing, it has, but this time it says Knights Wanted instead of Pirates Wanted. It must be in their campaign saying, we want you, we want you, we want you. But I prefer this one to the Thorpe Park one. So, this is my third resin of 4. It is my tidal wave resin, which, I don't know, it might be better than the Colossus. I don't think it is. But it is amazing otherwise, because you've got the tidal wave logo here, if you can see. It's got one of the boats going up the lift hill from the amazingly themed station, and then it's got one boat coming down the lift hill with the splash of water, which equates to 2.5 bathtubs full of water that splash on tidal wave. but I really like this. You get amazing views from the top on the real tidal wave. I'm going to show you here my 4th out of 4 resins I have. It is the flying fish resin, which the layout doesn't look exactly like this, but you got the amazingly well themed train on here, and you got the logo here, but it doesn't look exactly like this on the ride. It's not blue, it's black, but I think it looks okay, alright. I got it instead of the Storm Surge one because I prefer Flying Fish over the Storm Surge, and I like this. This next bit of merchandise, like I said in my first video about how Thorpe Park made amazing 40-year anniversary merch, they also, as well as the mug, I also got this lanyard with 40th anniversary logo on it, with a really nice blue, yellow, light blue, dark blue pattern, and then I've also got my 2020 pass in it. I really like this. I picked this over other good lanyards because I thought it's going to be like exclusive and not many people would have this, I think, and I really like it. That's why I would use this instead of the Legoland one. This bit of merchandise is the Thorpe Park top trumps I have. I will show you an example of one of them. I'll get the Saw one out, because Saw's my favourite, that's why it's at the front. It has stats like the year it opened, height, thrill factor, family, I think that's family fun, yeah, and top trump rating. And for some reason, Darren Brown on this has an amazing thrill factor of 100. This year I have a thrill factor of 100, not Darren Brown. This next bit of merchandise is a very exclusive bit of merchandise. It is for if you have a share owner in Merlin, you go to these events, which one person in my family does have, and you get these books. And the person in my family who has a sharehold got me this book, which is very cool to look at. It's got the Legoland Hotel on the front and on the back. And I'll just show you an example of a page inside. Like, for example, advertising for the Wicker Man, which is amazing because you saw what they had to do, and I want to become a shareholder of Merlin when I'm older, if they are still Merlin when I'm older. Ooh. I'm on to my top 3 now, and my third favourite bit of merchandise is this Alton Towers driving school pass from where Cloud Cuckooland is. This is where I got it. It has Peugeot license, and it is driving school, which is in Cloud Cuckooland, which is no longer gone. Unfortunately, David Williams is replacing it. Boo! Cloud Cuckooland was an amazing bit of the park, which is amazing for young people, but wasn't getting the attention, and they decided to change it. I wonder what's going to happen to the driving school. I really like this because it's exclusive. It is, and it's got the old logo on the back as well. On when I think it was Merlin when I got this, but I just really like this because of how special it's going to be now. So my second favourite bit of merchandise, you saw me wearing this in my last video, is this 40th anniversary Thorpe Park jumper, which I wear all the time when I wear jumpers. It's got the old logo here, the blue design on the front, the baseball type sleeve with the blue on it, and then on the back it has, if I can show you, if you can see that there, it has some of the most important investments from when Thorpe Park opened. I need to stand up slightly so you can see the bottom. You can see that there. I just really like wearing this because you got stats on the back of your on your jumper, which is amazing. I just love that piece of merchandise. If you made it this far, you'll be able to find out what my favourite bit of merchandise is out of all the merchandise I have. I haven't got an exact number of how much merchandise I have, but maybe if you're watching this, you'll be able to find out by counting. And it is my Ghost Train. This is a replica, a bit like a resin, but it's not really, I don't call it that, of the Ghost Train in Darren Brown's Ghost Train Rise of the Demons at Fort Park. I really like this because the amount of detail in it, and it's like it looks exactly the same as the train in Derren Brown. If you haven't done Derren Brown, I recommend it. Sometimes it's not the best, but it's decent because of the theming and what's happening, and this is my favourite bit of merchandise. My ghost train. So, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, comment any ideas you have in the description below on the comments, and follow my Instagram, which is at themepark_TV, one word. Get me to 1,000 followers on that. Get this channel to 100 soon, hopefully, and I'll see you again soon. This is from me, Ben. Bye.